I always feel sad anytime our members goes on television saying that the party is dying. Not mindful of the fact that the party has remained a party to beat in this country, as well as have gone into several crises until today. We are still standing. I don't know, maybe if it's the wish of some for the party to die. But honestly speaking, I think as a dedicated member of this party, you should always speak positive of your party. Yes, we may have various interests, but the party will outlive all of us. Some of these founding fathers have left us. The party is still working. And I am proud to say, today in this country, the only development you see in everywhere comes from our governors. If you go to any state that is a PDP governed state, you see the difference. It has been inherent in us. We have remained very, very peoples-oriented party, taking development to the people, and we stand out. So sometimes I feel sad. I also want to use this opportunity to clear certain insinuations that lately have been trending in the social media. If I check last, the signatories of this party, the chairman and the secretary. Just because the chairman and secretary has signed a letter, it has become an issue. People going, saying all sorts of insinuation about that. I don't want to join issue with the other person. It's his stock interest. But it pains me when I see somebody who knows the working of NWC going into television to mislead audience and say things that he knows that are not correct. It's painful, very, very painful. There is a precedence in what we did during Kashamu's case. The chairman and secretary brought to the Supreme Court. There was also the issue of Anambra, where issues came, the chairman and secretary. Anytime an individual is, we say this is a working committee. I don't do things without consulting my members. I've always been proud of that. My doors has always been open. So nobody is going to intimidate me to relegate my responsibility. You can say all sorts of things. I know that this is the build-up to the coming neck. The Amagu must go, the Amagu must go. I thank God, people are making me very popular lately. Anytime you open social media, television, it's Damagun, Damagun. Honestly speaking, I've started contemplating, it's high time I throw my self into the ring to also buy for the presidency of this country. Because I've become popular, even though negative to bring me down, but I'm not deterred. I have a responsibility to this party to keep it safe and stable. I intend to take all sorts of version as long as this party will be stable. But I've reached a point that I have to talk. I've avoided talking because I know so many things. But when I open my mouth, I know it will not be flattered. But that's the price of leadership. I'm ready to take that bashing, more bashing. And for my detractors, let me tell them, you'll see more of that later. Because I will not abdicate my responsibility. But I will do it within the confines of law, as the Constitution stipulates. So I'm not deterred. You can run me down. But importantly, please, while trying to run Damagun, I know we have NEC. So everybody, those interested of Damagun to go, is a builder to run me down before we have that NEC. But when you run Damagun down and you lose a party, because in trying to run me down, you are running down your party. Anytime people open their mouths, the party is dying, the party. You are telling them, the opposition, that you are not there. And you believe in the party, unless if you are an agent of distraction. You should be positive in any time you talk if you believe in this party. So I said it's an opportunity for me to clear the air. We've just had congresses. Nobody is commending the NWC for the successful congresses we have had so far. Nobody. But I want to urge us, please, when you are doing opposition within, be mindful of the fact that your act can injure the party. You know about Damagun, I may leave tomorrow, but the party is still there. I know this seat is a hot seat. My predecessors have had the same this thing. I'm taking my own version, of the heat. I'm not deterred. But importantly, I want to urge us, especially these committees. If you feel before we've been compromised, we've been called names, nobody is giving us the credit that at least today the party is still one party. It's still in. You have a responsibility now before you. Those things we cannot do. We are not perfect. I have to admit we are human beings. We may have our shortcomings. We are not perfect. That's why this committee is in place at the right time. I want to urge you, please, let's leave our personal interests and property interests. Let's do the needful for this party. The party is still the party to be. They have been campaigning for us. They are the opposition now. This government is like an opposition. They lack even knowledge of how to govern. They lack sense even to address common issues. They don't know how to go about it because in the first place, they are not supposed to be there. So let us cash on this so that at least we can create an enabling environment for our aspiring members that want to come on board come 2027. We may not be there, but we hope that will leave a party the people will be proud of, the people will come to aspire. Let us not run down the party. I urge all of you. And use your goodwill and opportunity to do the needful. And from time to time, my doors are open. If you need any of our inputs or consultations, we are always there at your beck and call. I thank you sincerely. I want to use this opportunity also they are drawing my attention to a letter by our elder statesman. I don't intend to speak. I will boldly combine the two factions to save time. I will do my remarks, then we inaugurate the committee. I'll read a small speech. The second part, maybe I will take it also. It's not a written speech. But it is my singular honor and privilege to welcome you all to the inauguration of these important committees. Today marks a significant milestone in our journey towards healing, understanding, and growth of our party. This inauguration represents a bold step towards addressing the challenges that have divided us and hindered our well-being. We are all aware of the fallout of the primaries and the resultant effect it had on the outcome of the general elections across all states. The action and inaction of some party members resulted in the current state of our party. This party has suffered a lot of damages, resulting in the loss of 2015, 2019, and 2023 general elections. However, the resilience of the party faithful has kept the party going and still a party to beat in the country. Since inception, the party has evolved various mechanisms in addressing its internal conflicts. This includes reconciliation, disciplinary measures, and other initiatives that embody fairness and equity. It is against this background that you have been selected to carry out this task. You have been selected to these committees because of your experience and unwavering commitment to the party ideals, fairness, and resourcefulness. I urge you to shelve all personal and proxy interests as you conduct this exercise. Inaugurating these committees demonstrates our commitment to acknowledging parties' wrong and hurtful actions in order to correct them. Creating a safe space for open dialogue and active participation of all party people. Promoting forgiveness, healing, and understanding issues among stakeholders. Ensuring that higher standards of integrity, accountability, justice, fairness, and inclusivity is paramount as they are still for our party's logo. To our esteemed party leaders and members, I urge you to give these committees the maximum support. If we desire a party of our dream, we should uphold the virtues of forgiveness and fairness in dealing with this. At this juncture, it is my single honor to welcome you all and to also reiterate, like I said earlier in my speech, that You've been selected carefully because we know you have the pedigree to lead us out of this. As the BOT chairman says, that this committee is very important, that the committee should not allow the party to die.
Elections and its follows. It is very important to note that these new committees hold the life of this great party. We will not shy away from the fact that there have been rumblings and grumblings in the party. Patient activities or inactivities. And we believe that in the wisdom of NEC, these two committees is settled. And today, that decision is being given life to. So, from the National Assembly, our prayers are with you. We will do everything that we can to assist in the establishment of a new reconciliation of our party members. Those who are aggrieved, it's our prayer that they will listen to the voices of wisdom. And at the end of the day, this party is a voluntary organization, no doubt about it. That wherever we are today, as elected officials, as appointed officials of the platform of the party, it is the life of the party that is the foundation of whatever we are today. So, we must do everything that we can to sustain this party. Above all, there is no doubt that in recent happenings across the country, that all is not well with our system. And that our people definitely must be provided with the alternative of what platform to give us the leadership of this country. That is why the job of this committee is very important. Put all of us together, bring all of us together, to work as one family that the PDP is known for. This is a prayer that in 2027, by the grace of God, with the political PDP, Nigeria will have an alternative. Thank you very much.
Evangelist Wike from the PDP Faculty and Secretary, Senator